We believe the best course of action now is to cooperate with the aliens for the betterment of all mankind. We are of one mind about this. The path ahead is clear.
The truth isn't just out there, it's everywhere, and we can't handle it. Hey everyone, RosGamer here. Welcome to XCOM 2. I'm Marcus.
I'm Ludo.
I'm Angus.
I'm Owen.
So for all of the zero of you who watched our playthrough of XCOM and Enemy Within, this is going to be much along much the same kind of lines. It's a single player only game, but we're doing it in a sort of pseudo-local co-op mode where we each allocate our own soldiers, take turns to do it, etc.
I'm not familiar. I don't recall agreeing to any of
We
that.
played XCOM 1.
Start the game.
I'm gonna play and you're all gonna watch.
Well, funnily enough, the very first level we're going to do is all pretty much completely scripted, so we're going to roll with that. But
What else? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Get up to
Very
legend.
consultation there.
No, that was fun. Look.
The excitement continues to build.
Yeah.
Across the globe, prepare for the
for those of you who haven't actually been watching the previews for this game, the premise is actually fairly interesting, essentially.
I don't know what the premise is, Marcus.
of the Advent Coalition.
I'm finding out right now.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
the
we're trying,
premise.
you're learning. It's something.
will be opening in select cities by the end.
All I know is there's a dude with a sword.
Despite the attempted attack by French elements, operations at the new facility in Paris, they
Man, this
have
all looks so
remained
fucking cool.
unaffected.
Do you know what I'm not looking forward to? I reckon the reasons for why this is all bad are going to be like really weak.
I hope not. That guy looks like someone famous, but I can't put my finger on it.
Neo?
It's Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
That sounds legit. Notice his neck.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got lizard neck.
It's definitely like a thin man or something. The elders I think is interesting. I must be talking about the ethereals, you'd think.
Sure.
Preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
And cue the part where we fuck it all up. Yeah. Because you guys won't let me explain anything, but basically it's 20 years after the original.
Yeah, we got that,
Marcus.
Marcus. I said at the start. They said 20 days to unification day.
I was too busy being annoyed at you.
Alright, very well.
Spot scan.
This is some Brave New World level shit.
She did.
You were right.
No, Brave New World, everyone's happy.
Oh,
That's what makes Brave New World better.
I may not
It's
have actually-
interesting.
I may not have actually read Brave New World.
I love the reference.
No, see, so 1984 is a classic one, but they were like that, like, oh look, everything's terrible in the totalitarian government, and yes it is, but yes you need to say that. That's bad. Brave New World is interesting. Because Brave New World is like, hey look, everything's actually wonderful, but there's some dark undertones. Are we cool with that?
Yeah, I love living in Brave New World.
Yeah, the Brave New World.
Yeah, oh, that's
I like.
awesome.
To be fair, I only read the first third of the book, but it was like.
And you should have on me.
But it was but listen, in the first third of the book, it's just wall to wall, this guy whinging about his great job and going to orgies all the time.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, I'm failing to see what the real issue is
Oh
here.
yeah!
I'm sorry, was my philosophy interrupting your explosion?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah. What,
Oh wow, it's been 20 years, we've still got the starter gun. At the beginning of this.
Yeah, what happened to all that
well,
old
that's the whole
equipment?
thing, though. Like, unlike the original story, where basically aliens are putting humanity through training from hell to make us the ultimate psychic warriors for what lies ahead or whatever. This timeline, they're just basically like, nah, fuck yeah, and stomp the shit out of humanity right at the beginning of the war where we still have ballistic weapons.
Right,
So-
but 20 years have passed now.
Yeah, that's the
And-
thing. The XCOM lost like immediately, and then 20 years later. That's what I was trying to get at.
But they just did nothing for 20 years.
No,
Like in 20 years,
we've
they
acted
could-
like a guerrilla force under the shadows for that time.
Right, they couldn't steal one
Alright,
laser.
Ludo, you're up.
Okay,
You're
so
grand.
I've already played through this in testing, so you're up to you guys. This is essentially going to be a blind run. I've done like the first 2 levels, and you know what I've seen.
The
in
first
previews
2
and shit.
levels, you whore.
Telling me to go
Cheating
over
on us like that.
unit flag. Yep.
Yeah, you guys will be fine. So when we get to the point of actually getting to choose our soldiers, we'll like allocate some to our soldiers, and we'll get ultimate say of what that soldier does in levels and development, etc.
Yeah,
For the
Marcus,
time-
I watched XCOM 1. Explain it to Ludo.
What?
Come on, Angus, we can't assume everyone's watched that shit. Like, no one knows that we exist,
I
man.
think it's more that Marcus is talking to you directly.
I'm explaining for the benefit of anyone who's
Oh,
not
okay, sorry.
listening, you wankers. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the previews and I read a review or two of it, but other than playing the first 2 levels, I don't really know what's going to be happening story-wise or anything like that. So I'm really interested to see how they play it, because I really thought they were going for a big old sequel hook with the way the first game ended, but they've pretty much completely disregarded that, it seems.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's going to tie in still somehow, you know?
Concealment.
Yeah, this is a big, huge mechanic now. They've actually got, in a way, like...
Big, huge mechanic.
Yeah.
I've got a big, huge mechanic in my pants.
Oh, yeah.
You guys suck. Anyway, so there's actually like a proper big stealth mechanic now. Like, you know, you set up ambushes and all that kind of crap rather than just going guns blazing all the time.
Yeah, we're still just gonna go and go.
Hey, Ludo, I don't think you should go onto all those squares. And by don't, I mean do.
The thing
It won't let me press anywhere but the spot that it's
I told you, the first level was completely scripted.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I love point and click adventures.
I was never really all that good at them, honestly. You heard the man.
I agree.
Or whatever it is. Yeah, apparently the thing I was most interested in reading the reviews was that they reckon this game is... They basically, like, Firewall Access was paying very close attention to what players do in the first game and adapted the game around all that. Why do you want to go into the... Oh.
So what would they have gotten from our playthrough?
Well, that Australians are silly and yell a lot.
And the grenades should be targeted to a person, not an area. That's what I hope they
And then you can just blow up civilians because lol.
There should be like a...
Yeah!
Because there's a turn counter in this, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, everyone was used to play XCOM 1, but just slowly move everyone up in Overwatch, etc., etc. In this game, they expect you to be much more, like, aggressive and take risks and everything, because most missions, I understand, are time limit based.
So yeah, 10 turns to get the objective and get the fuck out.
Yeah, because that's when they expect you to charge up a lot more. They expect you to, like, you know, they reckon in the original game, like, people said, even though everyone was like, oh, the alien base, you must do it, it's urgent for the sake of the world, everyone's like, I'm going to take my time and grind up, do a few side missions, etc.
Yeah.
In this game, apparently you have like an overall time limit before the aliens complete some kind of high level project and just fuck everyone.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's like, we have to actually do shit.
That lady should be wearing a helmet.
Well, it didn't work out for that alien now, did it?
Do you know what they should have done though? Like, if they learned from how people play, they should have learned that we need not only a turn counter, but a time counter. Where you only get 20 seconds to make your go.
Speed XCOM.
Yeah, like, it's like
You get
chess.
20 seconds to beat the game.
I'm pretty sure that would piss off a lot of people. Mind you, apparently there's already
Great for us though.
Oh god! Ludo!
Ramirez! Ramirez!
That just happened?
It's like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 all over again.
Was that scripted or not?
Ramirez, do everything! Yeah, it's scripted. You see that little hand icon? Aliens now sometimes actually pick up collectibles that you can pick up within that turn time limit now. Things like, you know, weapon scopes and extra, like, I don't know, whatever the equivalent of Illyrium probably is in this game. I haven't actually got to the, like, really the base building kind of stuff yet. I've only just done the first 2 levels.
Yeah. I might have to do some downloading tonight.
But don't play too far ahead. We're sort of trying to do this as blind as we can.
Oh no, pornography.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, get the game on that.
Well, you know, Australians are now downloading torrents and shit. You know how it is.
Marcus, you can get porn legally.
True.
Oh.
Check this shit.
Check it. My dubs. Ramirez? You're alive?
Calling reinforcements.
Hey, remember when Bradford was a useless fucking idiot and everyone hated him?
Transmission.
Bradford isn't one person, Marcus. Bradford is a lot of people.
Well, true, they all look the same, but the actual, like, Bradford actually, turns out 20 years of, you know, having the aliens stomp on him out of his collective face actually made him kind of a badass now.
Hell are these things?
Yeah, he's actually like a competent, like, field commander in a sense now. Well, mind you, I haven't seen him play too much of the game, so I don't know if he fucks it all up later, but at least he's not, you know, like, you know, capturing an alien, that's a dumb idea. Oh, we shot down their base, the war's over now. He's not making you want to punch him in the face every second line of dialogue now.
But we find what we're looking for today.
Yeah, but Bradford isn't one person, Marcus. That was different people.
No, that was just a running joke that we had, man. Bradford was actually one person. We just like to say everyone was Bradford because they all look the freaking same because, you know,
My
character
head,
modeling.
my head canon is canon. My favorite cutscene in XCOM is where one guy falls over and the same guy picks him up. Love that.
Is that the one? Is that like the first Terra mission one where everyone's
Yeah,
like, "Oh god!"
yeah. There's like a dude like a green shirt and black pants falls over, and a dude in green shirt and black pants with the same face picks him up.
I think one of my favorite random moments in the base was like, you know, we're just looking at the scene because of the way the character's hair model, you're just like, is Bradford wearing a hat? It's also worth mentioning that I think in missions like this one, the enemy gets reinforcements in constantly. So there's not like a set amount of aliens. Like if you take too long to do the shit, then they're going to stream in more dudes. Because the whole dynamic... fuck yeah!
cool.
I missed that in the first game. The whole dynamic in this one is that, you know, you're not like reacting to alien attacks from as the protector of Earth. You're the on the attack, not them. So really, like, you're doing guerrilla assaults, you're getting in, hitting hard, and getting out kind of thing. Like,
Oh,
it's meant to be
what the
like-
fuck was
You
that?
put a scope on, I think.
With the scope, you can see ghosts.
Shit.
It's the ghost of Ramirez coming back to avenge.
It might have been her body. Don't say, oh shit, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
You're a butt face.
Hey, I can pretend to be
Dramatise this.
surprised at least.
But yeah, you can. But I've
Also, they've definitely.
no, move the mouse. It's ruining the cutscene.
Even-
What
even-
the hell move it?
Even though we're not running
The
this on
mouse
max,
is scripted.
even though we're not running this on max settings or anything, I like to think the graphics have definitely taken a massive improvement since the previous game.
Well, it has been 15 years.
It's been
Oh,
Oh, what?
splattered. Go son.
Go-san is the name of my Japanese brother.
He named himself after that game he plays. That game that everyone plays. I don't have no idea how it works. Go the game.
No?
There's an actual game, a board game called Go.
Is there?
Very famous, considered one of the most complex board games ever, like from olden times.
I never played it.
It's like, from my understanding, like the Asian equivalent of like chess, only more complex.
Oh, okay.
Shogi.
I thought you were making like a clever joke there, but
Nope.
then I ruined it.
Yep.
It's not called Go, I don't think.
Go, it's literally called Go. Like Go's another name for it, I think.
Maybe.
It's literally called Go. Go's another name for it.
Another, yeah.
Maybe that's what happened
Anyways.
when Marcus played with people. They're just like, go! Go, take your turn! No, I want to think about it some more.
Also, there's one thing you can do. You can hack certain things as well.
Okay.
Press 4,
How the
dickhead.
fuck?
It's flashing.
Well, that was 3.
Get your shit together.
Well, Ludo, I'm just glad that another Marcus is the victim of the abuse. this
Move
time
the
around.
damn mouse.
Okay, for the rest of this thing.
Do something.
Hey, let's. So we got a 100% chance to unlock it, and a tiny chance to get some extra shit as well.
Extra shit.
Well, I think like you get the 100% chance as default. It's just like you have a tiny bit to get like everything. See, it didn't quite get the 2% there.
Okay, I don't really. I didn't understand what
So
I
to
was
go back to what I was saying earlier, the graphics have improved a lot. We even though we're not playing on max settings, one thing that people on the internet have been really
Why are these
pissy
two
about
just
is
like
that.
running away from the enemy though?
Oh yeah, because they're doing
No,
something.
because the dude at the front's holding everyone off, and this guy in the back's
There's one dude. It's like there's 4
Well,
of them
Ludo,
out
you're
there.
fucking playing.
I don't get any choice in the matter. I'm being forced to put the one dude out there. While
Oh
these
my
other
god,
dudes-
it's a chamber! And there's alien fuckery inside.
Not just any alien fuckery.
The
Looks like
alien
there's
fucker.
an access panel attached.
It's a suit
If you
of
got me a better
armor?
look, I might be
Do
able
you seriously not realise what's going on yet?
No.
Have you been paying any attention?
No.
I had a pretty good feeling who this was. Like the moment I heard played this, I was like, yeah.
Well, probably that German lady. Or that Asian guy.
It's us, dickhead.
It's
Oh!
We're the commander. We got kidnapped like
Oh.
20 years ago.
Oh.
Oh, something's flashing.
We're not fucking important.
We are. That's the thing. That's why they rescued. They planned this whole huge mission to get us because we were like the ultimate, like original commander. And that's partly why XCOM's been sucking for 20 years because we're not there.
it's now or never.
Which goes to show their standards are pretty low if they can't survive without us.
That's what I tell everyone at work.
It's like, if I got put in a cryostation for 20 years, you'd all be doomed, man.
Originally on a bad day today.
Oh,
so I was in
no!
there.
And he was doing so well too. Poor Osei.
Remember when I
Peter
said it was a
Osei.
bad idea to leave him out there on his own?
Yeah. The
Alright.
game like deliberately does that to show you don't do that
Well,
shit.
once we become conscious, we're going to change all the scripted shit.
I like that the
Yes.
game forces you to make the wrong decision to show
To-
you to not make the wrong decision.
Well, to be fair, like the tutorial for the first game, the very first mission you do, because Bradford, again, was a fucking idiot. Everyone except that one guy dies, and then he comes back with a rocket launcher. Also, you can blow up walls with grenades and
Throw a
shit.
grenade here. here.
The grenade mechanic is looks to be a lot less fucking around involved this time. With me fiddling, trying to get it there in that position, etc.
How many? Sorry, how long has this been out for?
Like,
All 2 or 3 weeks at the time of recording.
Any word on a patch yet? Like, no,
Well,
not too sarcastic. Like for
no, like
controller
seriously,
input.
there's talk of it. There was a hotfix release like yesterday because the problem is the game was, for a PC exclusive, awfully shockingly poorly optimized. Because a lot of...
I don't think you can, if it's only one thing, I don't think you can say poorly optimized. I think what you need to say is they made it wrong.
Yeah,
like, they did not do their job.
Well, that's one way of putting it, yeah. Because the thing is like...
Watch out!
Oh no!
They're fine.
Yeah. Thing is, I mean, I upgraded my graphics card just for this game because it tanked like hell when I tested it and recording originally. And with my graphics card, the guy said you should be able to run pretty much everything.
Oh,
like,
we just
it's
took
still
those.
chugged a bit. Like, I dropped the settings and now it runs pretty fine, but like, still, there's talk of bringing out a patch fairly shortly.
Hopefully for controller support.
Oh, controller support, yeah. That's the one thing I really... It's boggling because they've got early access for the Steam controller for this game, and yet they don't have a regular gamepad support.
Can we even get a Steam controller? Like,
I don't know if you can in Australia. I don't know if they're really finished yet.
VPN, man. Thank you.
VPN?
Yeah, VPN. That's
How
right.
is a VPN a hardware device, you idiots?
Because no one looks very closely. So what you do is your VPNs, they think you're in the States.
No one looks
and then,
very close.
but then when the delivery
No,
address...
how do you get the actual hardware if it's not out
You just
yet?
put your delivery address as Australia.
The hardware's not out yet. It's not released.
Yeah, but you said you could get it in the US.
Oh, that would make sense.
You
Actually.
can't just...
Oh,
So also, yeah, you probably weren't paying attention, but we can set our own
Did
points now.
you leave that own person? Oh no, she's fine.
oh no, has she got it?
Yep.
They just stopped
Suck a
shooting
dick, aliens.
Oh no, if only the aliens had some sort of aerial defense system.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
Oh no.
So
Oh no, a Terminator!
C-1000.
Oh god, it is a Terminator!
I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is meant to be yet, but ominous as fuck.
Obviously from the future.
Yeah, that's
I can see the future.
that's Terminator nonsense right there.
Yeah, like I wish we had gamepad support. Like tossing the keyboard and board and mouse around is a whole less ideal. Particularly for people like us who like to, play locally with friends.
You also need to get a much better mouse because that one's fucking terrible.
Thank you,
Hey,
Ludo.
I can't help that you guys are shit. I don't have any problems with it. I don't know what's wrong with you, lot.
You have Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, why do you think I keep inviting you idiots around to my house?
There's potentially
Your
decades.
house.
Hang on, I'd just like to attack that. There's potentially decades of atrophy.
Well, they
Yeah,
could have had
well,
like the Ted's machine or whatever it is.
Just
For 10 years he comes out all buffed. Oh.
Oh yeah, this part is all just nope. For some reason, there could be weird flashbacks to Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, which I'm sure you guys will.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh,
There's a part where Lucifer Child drops like a demon blood in your face.
God, that takes me
and it
back.
burrows into your skull.
94A, that was a good one.
yeah.
Man, fuck you guys.
From the cerebral cortex. Prepping for cranial intrusion.
Here we
Those are
go.
words you never want to hear, prepping for friggin' cranial intrusion.
Are they going in through the mouth?
Jesus.
I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
For the record, that guy is this game's
Not a
Dr.
doctor.
Varlin.
What happened, Dr. Varley?
We don't know, and that's the interesting thing.
Designed to be
It's
Given
not
her,
that,
like,
it's not that
Doesn't sound that
interesting.
interesting.
well, given her, like, lack of ethical, like, restrictions in the first game, the question is, does she work for Advent now?
Maybe.
Advent, for the record also, Advent, from my understanding, were born out of Exalts, and now they're just like, they're like the human collaborators who are now basically part of the overall government system. I remember when they used to be shit and useless. Also,
Muton, motherfucker.
yeah.
Remember those guys?
Yeah, remember we went into one for the first time, we shot it and died in one turn?
Yeah.
Vital stabilizing.
It was like, oh no, we finally met the Overseer, and it's dead. Well, okay.
Take more than that to keep.
And we finally, oh no, it's the big bad Overseer, and it's dead. Okay.
Commander.
To be fair, both those times we just like fire everything on that target.
Yeah, it's just like rocket, sniper with double tap, go fuck yourself.
A grenade that finally killed it?
Yeah.
In that one
And
round?
then someone ran forward and threw a grenade.
That'd be the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan.
especially as no one's even attempted something like this before.
But
Wow, so you did
man,
major brain surgery no one's ever done before and did it in like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
This guy's
There is
smart,
no plan
really.
B.
Way into your skull.
Something in his skull, eh?
Lost
Yeah.
a lot of good soldiers.
Dr. Tigan's apparently meant to be one of the smartest guys in the world. He used to work for Advent too, but then sort of figured out what was going on there.
Acted on
The black guy?
as soon as I got
Yeah.
there.
The doctor.
Well, no, there wasn't Dr. Chen there as well?
Well,
It's changed.
Shen was there too. But,
Shen.
Best I could
Well,
for
Shen-
the last 20 years.
Well, Shen, the actual like original Shen, he's dead. It's his daughter who's in his place now.
I feel like
Oh.
catching up.
She's
Shen
yeah,
is
like
the
he's
archive
feeling.
of
He's
the
our chief
Brightwing
engineer in this game.
Maybe I should be wearing my glasses.
Otherwise, I'd go
Why don't
see
you?
Dr.
They're on your head, man. Why'd you put them over your eyes, you stupid dickhead?
I don't know, because it makes me look cool and aloof when I put them on my head.
No, it
No,
just
it
makes you a
doesn't.
stupid wanker. Put them on your eyes so you can see what's going on.
Can't read the subtitles, guys. What do they say?
It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Yeah.
He walks away.
Oh, thanks,
It
Al.
I was,
fades to black.
I was hoping that we would actually be like talk about the story and the game design rather than just immediately turn into a sledging match like we do every other
Commander
playthrough,
to
honestly.
the
But you
research
know,
labs.
can't have everything, I suppose.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating
Look how
immense
shiny
power.
it is.
Yeah.
You're completely harmless to human life.
If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander.
Commander.
I wouldn't have paused.
Dr. Richard, science officer.
Are you
I could be a
I am
video game voice
responsible
actor.
for the entirety of our research.
I absolutely
As
could not
well
be.
as the
My housemate frequently tells me that my
so
voice is like a
recently
drill
underwent.
piercing into her eardrums.
To my left.
Yeah.
Surely there's a character that someone wants to sound like a drill piercing into your eardrums.
Maybe one of those characters from Undertale.
Alien stations.
Probably Papyrus.
There you
Lemon
go.
crab comes to mind.
Implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course,
Pause.
Commander.
Oh,
I
no.
assure you, I will find out. Which brings
So I think
to
this is the
light
first,
an
very first thing we
additional
have to research as part of the game. It's like the first like urgent thing.
So, what the fuck is this?
Why did they jam this in my skull? Surely it's important. Surely they weren't just using my head to like play bulk pornography or something.
I could substantially
I mean, if I had a fix into my occipital load. Freudian slip. If I had access to the visual center of my brain, I would stream bulk pornography.
So if we'll be able to get modular weapons and apparently hyper materials, but for the moment it's still sort of scripted, really.
Hang on, let's talk about this. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do. Go.
Yeah, estimated time 1 day, so this is not going to take us long.
immediate, Commander. I'll
see you
contact
after.
you when I have a full report available.
I believe we don't have too much to screw around. We actually get to go into a mission
Whoa.
fairly quick.
Where's that base would be?
Yeah, that's definitely different to what I remember. I don't think we have to like dig down or anything like we did. I'm not sure how the base building works. I haven't got that far yet, but
Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get
oh,
you back.
for the record,
Enough
shotgun.
experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now.
I mean,
I'm more a long range kind of guy.
the Ranger serves as our
yeah.
capable of moving independently.
This was the thing I was probably
while
most excited
engaging
about from the
enemies at close
previews.
range.
Swords.
Yes. With any kind of RPG or any kind of game like this, I'm always like, Marcus, maybe you should try to play something other than a melee character like you do every other time in all existence ever. And then every time I'm like, nah, fuck off, it's too much fun.
Is it generally one hit kill with the sword, or
It's surprisingly a lot more powerful than your guns. But of course, the downside is you need to get in their face, and melee isn't an instant hit like it always was in the
okay.
original. It's a much higher chance to hit than, say, a shotgun, but it's not 100% all the time. So,
Well, there you go.
so no, unfortunately, no walk up and just punch everything to death as much. So you guys don't mind if I shotgun?
Fine.
Cool.
Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander.
Oh no, it's the Terminator.
It's us.
Echelon protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
Well, that was easy.
That seems like an awfully like, oh yeah, it's like, what if someone just walks and goes, activate Echelon Command? I'm the captain now.
Just located this hybrid magnetic power.
Yeah, I sure hope that my code changes each time.
Sacrifice to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down.
But they also went from him being an unknown hostile to being the commander immediately. It's like anyone could just walk in.
Like, Brandon just seems so calm about it. He's like, oh god, the system again. It does this every time I bring Vader over.
Just give the word.
Did any of you guys play that XCOM game set in like the 1950s?
Oh, the Bureau?
Yeah.
No, I just got it recently, but I haven't played it yet.
It's
It-
aggressively only okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
something video games. Yeah!